Okay, I'm going to show you another one of the massive benefits of recording using Garageband. Is at the moment what I've recorded is what we call controller information. So if we look at the piano roll editor and if we click on any one of these, you'll actually hear it play the note that has been recorded. Now what that's telling me is it's actually this little chunk of information is like having music on a stave, and if I gave that to a different drummer with a different drum kit, then it would sound different. So what it means is we've got all sorts of endless arrangement capabilities. So if I want to totally change the style of what I'm doing here, because it's a very kind of middle of the road, fairly standard composition that I'm looking at just now, and that's all very well and good, but if I wanted to, for the drum kit for example, I might change it to an electronic drum kit. So maybe go big room, have a listen to how that sounds. Okay, instantly much more interesting and quite different. So let's go to bass, and if we're changing this into a kind of dancey style thing, let's go synthesizer and find a bass synthesizer sound. And I quite like plucky synth bass. Yeah, let's go with that. So we've got the electronic drums and the synthy bass. Okay, now the thing is the electric piano probably doesn't fit now. It's not too bad, but it might be nicer with something a little bit more up to date. So again, go synthesizer, what I'm looking at this time, EDM chord. The Sunrise chords can be quite nice as well, so let's try that now. Totally different arrangement now. Now we're talking. You get the idea. It's very simple just to change an arrangement just by messing around with some of the sounds that you want to use. You can contemporize them, they can make them much more old-fashioned. But I'm hoping that you're agreeing that this is a very, very basic recording that I've created so far with just 3 tracks that we can take through all sorts of morphing and arrangement to get to the end point that I'm at now, which is quite a nice sort of contemporary EDM-y sound. Of course, now I can change the tempo. If I pump the tempo up a little bit, maybe to 133 or 34 beats per minute, then got a little bit more high energy. You get the idea. Okay, so the possibilities are basically down to your imagination and what sounds you've got, and the sounds you get out of the box with GarageBand are quite stunning, so I would always recommend that you have a good experiment with that. We'll look at some editing techniques next.